here today with Hayley McLean, one of our sponsored athletes. Hayley's a 400 metre hurdler, has raced several times for Great Britain and is a former European junior champion. We're just going to spend a few minutes getting to know Hayley a bit better today. So, Hayley, how did you get into athletics?
I got into athletics when I was in school, probably about 11. And it was because I was too hyperactive as a child, and my mum thought it was a good idea to stick me in some after school clubs to try and wear me out for when I got home. And it worked, so I did athletics and football and a bit of netball at school, and just fell in love with the sport and yeah, carried it on from there.
If you didn't do 400 hurdles, what other event would you have liked to have done?
I would have loved to have done pole vault.
Too short for pole
I
vault.
know, but I think as a child I was fearless, so I think I would have just chucked myself over it, whereas now I'm a bit more cautious about it. But I think, yeah, back younger I would have just given it a go just to see what it was like, really, yeah.
What do you eat before a race?
The night before is normally fish, because I know that it digests easier than meat. So just a fish dish, really. Fish and salad, something simple.
What music do you listen to before a race?
I normally only listen to music when driving to a competition, and it's normally, it's a bit sad, but I do like Take That. So it would probably be Take That, Greatest Hits, and sing along to that in the car. It keeps me relaxed and calm.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration would be Sally Gunnell. I was lucky enough to meet her on several occasions. She gave me lots of great advice. Obviously she's a 400 metre hurdler, or was, so it was good to hear her training and routine and stuff. And her autobiography, which I constantly reread, is great motivation.
And your biggest achievement to date?
Would have to be, it's a toss up between Europeans, which I won, which was fantastic, but I'd have to say being selected for Commonwealth Games in Glasgow to run in front of an almost home crowd. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
And how does the sponsorship at Cedar Hall Clinic help you?
Being sponsored by Cedar Hall helps me so much in many different ways as well. Financially, athletics is quite a costly sport, and I get treatment with Sarah weekly, every Wednesday, and it's fantastic not to have to worry about financially paying for that and things like that. But not only that, is I couldn't train as hard as I do, and I couldn't train as much as I do without being treated, and keeps me injury free, which is absolutely fantastic. And also, they're also like a family. I'd like to add that people think it's just money and saves us money and things like that, but Cedar Hall sponsor a range of athletes and a range of sports people, and it's like a little family when everyone supports you and keeps you motivated, and yeah, it's really fantastic to be a part of.
Thank you, Hayley.